Jasper, what was the two worst things here in Florida, and what were the two best things?
Okay.
Hey guys, we just had an awesome ride this weekend with Jasper from the Netherlands. He's a YouTuber cyclist. We hooked him up with a road bike. He was here with his family for a vacation, so we hooked him up with a road bike, helped him organize a group ride that was this Saturday, and a bunch of people showed up. I think we had more than 40 cyclists riding with us, and it was lots of fun. My bike is filthy from the weekend because we had a lot of rain on this ride. Actually, the whole ride was raining, and it's gonna rain again today. So sorry even if the camera is shaking a lot, because it's a lot of wind and a storm is coming in. So I didn't have time to wash my bike, and I just wanted to get some miles in today. But I wanted to share you this ride that we had Saturday. A bunch of people showed up, and 5 minutes into the ride, it started to rain a lot, and it rained the whole ride. And even though it rained the whole ride, we had lots of fun. It was a great ride, and everybody stuck up to the ride all the way. So it rained a lot. So we started in Winter Garden with a group of people, and we started riding to Clermont. And Clermont is known by its hills. Even Jasper was impressed with how much hills there are in Clermont. And so we rode in Clermont, and we headed to Tavares. Tavares has a nice German bakery called Yahala Bakery, and we did a quick stop over there, coffee, something to eat, took some pictures, and then we rode back to Clermont. And it's something funny, even like it always happens with me, some funny things. Like I was riding, and I think I'm putting too much soap on my cycling kit, and since my kit was all wet because of the rain, you know, like soap started coming out, bubbles started coming out my cycling bibs, and everybody started pointing to it and making fun of it, and it was really funny. And it, instead of getting better, I thought like, oh, with all this rain it's gonna wash out all this soap, but it started getting worse and worse by the end of the ride. So I had like all this soap coming out my bib, and so it was embarrassing. But at least, you know, I didn't have to shower after, I think. So heading to Clermont, we rode a few more hills, and the roads were really good Saturday, not much traffic, and we were heading to Sugarloaf. And I don't know if you watch my Insta story from this week, we thought of doing like a challenge. There's Sugarloaf Mountain, that's the highest hill in Florida, and Phil Guyman has the KOM of that hill, and we thought of maybe, you know, taking his KOM. Jasper was kind of excited to do that. But when he saw the hill, he saw it was a really steep and kind of a little long hill for Florida, and he said, well, even with 10 good cyclists, I think we're not going to get Phil Guyman's KOM. Also because Jasper, he's more like a sprinter, not a climber, so we just gave up on that idea. So we went up Sugarloaf Mountain. We did also a quick stop at the top of the hill. There's a nice neighbor that he always leaves water for the cyclists in front of his house, so we made a stop there, filled up our water bottles, and just continued riding. And it's still raining a lot, but it was good, and it was good to know other people in the area and other cyclists, so we had lots of fun. So about 58 miles, we were back in Winter Garden, soaking wet from the rain, but really happy because we had a great ride. And I'm gonna leave in the description the route that we did on Strava if you want to check it out. And I just want to say thank you to all the cycling community here in Central Florida, to everybody that joined in the ride. It was great meeting you guys. A lot of people I didn't know, and I was able to meet and talk during the ride. Also a special thanks to Jasper. He's a really cool guy. You should check his channel, YouTube channel, and if you haven't yet. So it was just great to have everybody here. I was able to take Jasper back to his vacation home, so we talked a lot. And I was very curious, so I asked him a lot of questions like, how do you manage kids? He's an airplane pilot, so he flies commercial airplane, and how does he manage everything, you know, being a pilot and cycling and training and competing and having a YouTube channel. So we had a great talk and it was really awesome. So that's it, guys. Hope to see you on the road, maybe here in Central Florida, and see you next time. Yeah, you hold it because I'm driving.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jasper was here for how many days?
I was here for about 10 days.
10 days. Jasper, what was the 2 worst things here in Florida, and what were the 2 best things?
Okay, I'll start with the worst to finish off positive. The worst thing for cycling, you mean?
Well,
in general.
Well,
dude, I think whatever they say that it's dangerous, it is true. I cannot go around it. I cannot deny it. It is pretty dangerous. People are not really used to the cyclists. I get yelled at. I had like one guy almost ran me off the road. That's number 1. Number 2, maybe the worst thing is having a crocodile or an alligator in the middle of the bike lane. But it's also maybe a positive thing, because I was amazed by that. I saw snakes, gators, and everything in one ride, so it's also positive. Maybe the heat is not that good for cycling.
Yeah, depending on the time of the year.
Wow, yeah. So right now in June it's super hot, so that's pretty tough. Positive, well, in general it's really sunny, so you know what I always say, sun's out, guns out, so that's good. And for the rest, I mean, Florida, it's Florida. I mean, West Coast, the beach was amazing. We went to Clearwater Beach, amazing, very, very good. So that's pretty much the tops. That's it. Yeah, Jasper, it was a pleasure having you here in Florida. Hope you can come again and join us. Absolutely, man. Yeah. Thanks for getting me the bike and helping me organize this ride. Today was awesome. It's another best thing here in Florida is that everybody came out to the group ride. Yeah, that was great. It was great. All right, thank you. See ya.